Kumbh Mela in Prayagraj 2025. One of the grandest religious festivals in the world. Kumbh Mela is one of the grandest religious festivals in the world, held in 4 locations in India: Prayagraj, Haridwar, Nashik, and Ujjain. The most significant is in Prayagraj, at the Sangam, confluence, of the Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati rivers. It occurs every 12 years, with an Ardh Kumbh Mela every 6 years and a Maha Kumbh Mela every 144 years. Introduction to Kumbh Mela. Kumbh Mela is one of the largest and most sacred Hindu pilgrimage festivals, deeply rooted in religious and spiritual traditions. It is mentioned in ancient Hindu scriptures like the Puranas and has been celebrated for centuries as a grand gathering of faith. The festival's origin is linked to the Samudra Manthan, churning of the ocean, a mythological event in which the gods, devas, and demons, asuras, fought over Amrit, nectar of immortality. During this battle, a few drops of nectar fell at 4 locations, which later became the sacred sites of Kumbh Mela: Prayagraj, Haridwar, Nashik, and Ujjain. Kumbh Mela is held in these 4 cities in a 12-year cycle, with an Ardh Kumbh Mela taking place every 6 years in Prayagraj and Haridwar. The most significant ritual of the festival is the Shahi Snan, royal bath, where millions of devotees take a holy dip in the sacred rivers, believing it purifies sins and grants spiritual liberation. History and mythological significance of Kumbh Mela. The origins of Kumbh Mela are linked to the Samudra Manthan, churning of the ocean. The devas, gods, and asuras, demons, churned the ocean to obtain Amrit, nectar of immortality. A battle broke out between them to claim the nectar. During the battle, a few drops of Amrit spilled at 4 locations: Prayagraj, Haridwar, Nashik, Ujjain. These 4 locations became the sacred sites of Kumbh Mela. Historical significance. The first recorded mention of Kumbh Mela dates back to the 8th century CE. Adi Shankaracharya, a great Hindu philosopher, popularized Kumbh Mela as a religious gathering. He encouraged saints, sages, and devotees to assemble at these sacred locations. This helped in reinforcing the spiritual and philosophical traditions of Hinduism. Since then, Kumbh Mela has grown into the largest religious festival in the world, attracting millions of pilgrims. The festival is considered a time of immense spiritual merit, where devotees believe that bathing in the sacred rivers during Kumbh can cleanse their sins and lead them toward moksha, liberation. Location and importance of Prayagraj. Kumbh Mela. Significance of Kumbh Mela in Prayagraj. Prayagraj, formerly Allahabad, is regarded as the most sacred site for Kumbh Mela due to the presence of the Triveni Sangam, the confluence of 3 holy rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, and the invisible Saraswati. This confluence is believed to possess immense spiritual power, and taking a dip in these waters is said to cleanse sins and grant moksha, liberation. During Kumbh Mela, millions of devotees, including saints and pilgrims, gather at Prayagraj for ritual bathing and spiritual practices. The event attracts major akaras, sects of saints and sadhus, who assemble for spiritual discourse, religious debates, and sacred ceremonies. The presence of these revered sages enhances the spiritual atmosphere, making Prayagraj the holiest among all Kumbh locations. The city's historical and mythological significance, combined with its vast religious gatherings, makes it a central hub for Hindu traditions and faith. Rituals and ceremonies. Major rituals of Kumbh Mela. 1. Shahi Snan, royal bath. The Shahi Snan, or royal bath, is the most significant ritual of Kumbh Mela. On auspicious dates, saints, sadhus, and pilgrims take a dip in the holy river, believing it cleanses sins and leads to moksha, liberation. The Naga sadhus, ascetic warriors, lead the procession, followed by other akaras. The first rite to bathe is considered a great honor, and millions of devotees participate in this sacred ritual. 2. Peshwai processions. Before the Kumbh Mela begins, grand Peshwai processions mark the ceremonial arrival of saints and akaras. These processions feature elephants, horses, decorated chariots, and drummers, creating a vibrant spectacle. It is a symbolic entry of the spiritual leaders into the holy event. 3. Yajnas and pravachans. Kumbh Mela is also a time for spiritual learning. Yajnas, fire rituals, are performed to seek divine blessings, while pravachans, discourses, by revered spiritual leaders and saints provide guidance on Hindu philosophy, scriptures, and the path to salvation. 4. Kalpavas. Kalpavas is a month-long spiritual retreat, where dedicated pilgrims, known as Kalpavasis, stay by the riverbanks. They observe strict rituals, engage in meditation, and live a simple life detached from material comforts. This practice is believed to bring spiritual enlightenment and is an integral part of the Kumbh experience. These rituals make Kumbh Mela a deeply transformative event, blending devotion, tradition, and cultural grandeur. Global recognition and significance of Kumbh Mela. Kumbh Mela is the largest religious gathering in the world, attracting millions of devotees from India and abroad. Pilgrims from diverse backgrounds participate in the sacred ritual of bathing in the holy rivers, believing it leads to spiritual purification and salvation. Recognized by UNESCO in 2017 as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity, Kumbh Mela holds immense cultural and spiritual significance. This global recognition has further increased international interest, drawing tourists, photographers, and researchers eager to witness and document this extraordinary event. The festival is also a hub for anthropologists, historians, and sociologists who study its impact on religion and society. With its grand processions, vibrant rituals, and the presence of ascetics and saints, Kumbh Mela stands as a symbol of faith and unity, offering a mesmerizing experience that transcends religious and geographical boundaries. Challenges and management of Kumbh Mela. Managing millions of pilgrims at Kumbh Mela presents significant challenges that require extensive planning and coordination. 1. Crowd control. With such a massive gathering, ensuring smooth movement and preventing stampedes is a primary concern. Authorities use barricades, CCTV surveillance, and volunteers to manage the flow of devotees. 2. Sanitation and cleanliness. Setting up temporary shelters, toilets, and waste management systems is crucial to maintaining hygiene. The government deploys thousands of sanitation workers to ensure cleanliness. 3. Security concerns. Protection against stampedes, theft, and other emergencies is vital. A large police force, disaster response teams, and surveillance systems are put in place. 4. Government planning. The administration invests heavily in roads, transport, healthcare, and communication networks to support the event. Special trains, buses, and medical camps are arranged to accommodate the influx of pilgrims. Effective planning and modern technology help ensure a safe and successful Kumbh Mela. Why Kumbh Mela is the best festival? Kumbh Mela is considered the greatest spiritual gathering in the world, attracting millions of devotees and visitors. Its significance lies in its religious, historical, and cultural importance. Small diamond. Spiritual significance. As the largest Hindu pilgrimage, Kumbh Mela symbolizes faith, devotion, and purification. Pilgrims believe that bathing in the sacred rivers during this time washes away sins and leads to moksha, liberation. Small diamond. Historical and mythological roots. The festival is deeply connected to Hindu mythology, tracing its origins to the Samudra Manthan, churning of the ocean. The belief that drops of Amrit, nectar of immortality, fell at 4 locations makes it a sacred event. Small diamond. Massive participation. Kumbh Mela holds world records for the largest gathering of people at a single event. Millions, including sadhus, saints, and devotees, travel from across India and the world. Small diamond. Cultural and global recognition. Recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage, Kumbh Mela showcases India's spiritual diversity, rituals, and traditions. Small diamond. Unique rituals and celebrations. The festival features Shahi Snan, royal bath, grand processions, pravachans, discourses, yajnas, fire rituals, and kalpavas. The presence of Naga sadhus, saints, and spiritual leaders makes it a truly mesmerizing experience. This blend of faith, tradition, and global recognition makes Kumbh Mela the best festival in the world. Why Kumbh Mela is the best? It is the largest religious gathering in human history. It has a deep mythological and spiritual connection. It is a UNESCO-recognized event with millions of attendees. It showcases Indian culture, rituals, and traditions on a massive scale.